if Oregon is present and on the field, they should handle Colorado with no problem.
That's a very hard game.
I will ask this question. I have something on my mind, Doggy, and I think that America needs to know. Are you going to hedge your bets? Let me tell you what I mean, Swagu. This man, 2 weeks ago when I was in Colorado, chilling in Dion's suite at the Nebraska.
Uninvited, by the way, me.
You ain't letting it go.
Right.
Don't let it go, man.
You get over it. We're at the game. Doggy is teasing me because he went on TV. He's all Dion'd out, right? I hope they lose, right? And he took the 3.5 and bet on them to win. This man. So he said one thing on TV. He did another thing when he bet. And not only that, Swag, he bragged about it. He said, either way I win, either I'm right on television or I get paid. In this case, I got paid. I'm good. That's what he did. Are we doing that again this week?
Let's put it this way. I will put a call in to Fat Rob in Rapid.
Rob.
That's your betting guy.
He's a former priest.
Tell him. You know what? No.
In the Vatican. In the Vatican. He lived there for 5 years.
And that's
Call him Fat Rob. You call him Fat
In
Rob.
5 years, he lived in there. He was up there when they were doing the smoke to see who the next priest was. That was him, the next pope.
No.
Anyway, to make a long story short.
No, tell everyone what you told us this morning, what you're doing this weekend.
Here's what I'm doing this weekend.
Listen to what he's doing this weekend.
The missus is away.
Bad dog.
Visiting my son in Flagstaff, who's coaching Northern Arizona. I told you basketball.
Yep.
So the missus is away. Be lousy weather. All right?
It's going to be lousy in AZ?
No, it's going to be lousy here.
Oh, here.
Rain.
Yeah.
So I can't get my golf or tennis in. You know, my little tennis shirt.
Yeah.
So I'll get a run in. I'll take the two dogs, Bo and Riley, for a walk. At about 12 o'clock, sit down. I'll make an early cocktail. Cut a gummy in half.
A gummy.
I'll cut a gummy in half.
Keep listening.
I'll cut a gummy in half. We got Florida State Clemson. I like the Florida State quarterback. I'll do something there. At about 3:25, when I'm sauced, I'm not driving in the house, 3:25, I'll put the call in to Fat Rob, 718-504. I'll put the call in to Fat Rob. Rob, you know what? What the hell? I can't root for Oregon. All right, I'll pretend on TV. Put 10 dimes on Colorado. It's probably Colorado and Dion. Let's win the game. So by 3:25, I'll be sitting down with my shorts, little T-shirt, cocktail. I'll have the other half a gummy.
Oh, you save it for later?
I'll have half.
I thought you were just rationing it.
You going to swing the tennis racket while you're doing that? You going to practice swinging the tennis racket?
Look at my golf swing.
Extending
my putting.
the moment.
So by 3:30, I'll have ABC. It's on ABC, right?
Yeah.
Is this a Fowler game with Herb Street? I'm sure it is.
I don't know.
Herb Street and Fowler. Well, why wouldn't they be in there? They got to be there.
The Colorado-Oregon game.
Yeah, that's
on ABC.
and I love those two. I love Herb Street. Herbie, he watches all the time. He always texts me. So I'll go out there and I'll put the game on at 3:30. And I'll root like the
I haven't heard from
Dickens.
Herbie in years. The only time I've heard from Herbie is when I showed up in Jackson State last year. See? You've got friends too.
There you go.
Okay.
I will bet the ranch and I will root crazy for the Buff on Saturday afternoon.
And
now
you're doing
here,
this,
I'm going to root like hell for Bo Nix.
I want to be clear.
But
you're
on
doing
TV,
this all by
I'm gonna root for
yourself.
Colorado.
You're just going to hang out by yourself and do all this.
I'm an only child. I'm my favorite company. Yes, I don't want to hear anybody.
My favorite company.
That explains a lot. You're an only child.
Right.
Wow.
And he never.
You already just said, I'm my favorite company. That's something you would
No,
say.
that's not what you should be focused on.
The gummy?
I'm going to leave it alone.
That's a good
gummy
Saturday
or
afternoon.
Fat Rob?
I don't know
You legitimately
Or Fat Rob?
just became my favorite person on that. Man, dog, you just entered into. I got your back, bro.
Hug it out.
Good boy. Let's go. Get over here, Swagger.
I got your
There we
back.
go. There we go.
Man, dog,
There we go.
man, dog, that is the greatest.
It's a good story, right?
my Lord.
That's a good weekend.
Yeah. He starts the cocktails at noon.
Well, I will this
And
week.
half a gummy.
You got to go
Spain,
half and half.
And then you do the other half later.
You got a slow rise.
And the brother looking wild. And he looking wild. He FaceTimed me 11 in the morning looking wild. Looking like it's 11 o'clock at night. He's been partying all day. It's crazy.
I
I'm
do
so
FaceTime
glad
him
I'm
a
on
lot.
this show
Now,
with
you going to be
y'all,
at
but
Oregon this weekend
No,
again?
I'm not.
You're not going to be at Oregon?
I'm not.
You're not going to jump on the bandwagon?
I have to go back to L.A.
Man, dog, this is the greatest 2 minutes of TV I've ever been a part of.
I do. Listen. I have to go back to L.A. because Port Charles has called.
Oh,
General Hospital.
that show again?
I have to go back.
You got to go back and be brick.
I got to go back and be brick. Brick.
I need something else going on, obviously. Obviously, I'm the old man at this table.
Well, you're going to be home. You can watch plenty of college football. Who's LSU playing this
Molly
weekend?
Doggy.
I don't even know, but I'm not. That's not a.
They might let me do a hit on somebody. They might let me do a hit on somebody.
I don't even know like where
Molly,
I am,
where are we?
what I'm doing. Like I'm actually an adult and at work, and I don't know what's happening. This is out of body experience.
We are in
right
front
now.
of
We're actually on live
America.
television
Yes.
with Disney.
That's right. That's
yeah.
right. That's
okay.
right. I'm just saying. Port Charles is called. They've called Brick. They have summoned Brick. Brick has to go to Port Charles next week.
Do you want a FaceTime at 3:28?
Okay, just roll the
on
bumps,
Saturday
Sam.
afternoon?
Please, just roll the
what
bumps.
is
I don't even know what's
How about
happening.
that? A little FaceTime. You and I can bond.
Oh my gosh! Up